iPhone 6 Plus front camera replacement guide. The tools we're going to need are tweezers for screw management, a plastic prying tool for prying connections apart, a pentalobe screwdriver, Apple's proprietary screwdriver, a Phillips head double or triple zero screwdriver, a plastic pick for prying the screen apart, as well as a suction cup. Begin by securing the suction cup as close as you can to the home button. Now, while holding the outer edge of the phone, go ahead and pull up with your index finger. That should create a seam where you can insert a pick near the auxiliary port. Go ahead and tilt the pick left to right between the cracks on all sides. Don't go too fast and take your time when unclamming the phone. You don't want to crack the screen. Remove the 5 Phillips head screws that are securing the cover that guards the connections from the screen. Go ahead, start in the top right, and going around the contour of the shield, remove the remaining screws. Move the shield out of the way. Now go ahead with a plastic prying tool, dig underneath each connection and just slightly push it up. That should release it. These are ribbon cables. Be very careful. Don't use a metallic tool when making these disconnections. With 4 connections unpried, the screen is now free. On the inner part of the LCD, locate the camera bracket. Go ahead and remove the 3 Phillips head screws that guard it, starting in the one on the right, the middle, and the one on the left. Go ahead and remove the bracket. Pull the camera from the right to the left side, exposing the earpiece speaker. Go ahead and lift up and remove the speaker. It should just be able to be lifted right up. Now with the plastic prying tool, go ahead and get underneath the sensors of the cable and slightly pull up. Once you start loosening this up, you can pull them up with your thumbs. Do this gently and slowly. You don't want to rip this connection. Now, near the microphone, go ahead and pull that up as well, and that should be able to disconnect the camera. And that's it. Here's what it looks like. Reassembly. Now, starting with the golden microphone, go ahead and use a little notch on the screen to place it into the correct position. Now, peel back the camera and place the sensors into their socket. It should look and feel symmetrically correct once you press it in. Go ahead and put the ear speaker over the top and then fold the front camera over the ear speaker piece. Make sure that everything goes in correctly and it feels right. It should feel tight. Take your time when pressing this in. It's very important that you get the orientation correct and it's not sitting in crooked. Once it feels pretty straight, go ahead and insert the shield over it. Go ahead and secure the middle Phillips head screw. Is the longer one out of the 3 if you get them mixed up. Then the one on the right, and then the one on the left. Let's reconnect the screen. Go ahead and align the screen connections and peel them back, starting with the bottom connection first. Go ahead and take your time when you're plugging these in. You want to make sure it goes in completely and you feel something like a click. Make sure it's nice and tight. Now the third connection. And the final digitizer connection. Once everything feels tight, let's go ahead and reinsert the shield that guards the connections from popping out. Go ahead and place the shield over the connections and secure the top right Phillips head screw first. It's the longer one out of all of them if you have them mixed up. The one on the left, and then going around the contour, finish off the other 3 screws. Let's clamp up the phone. Starting at the top, go ahead and insert the screen end first, then lay it down and gently start squeezing on the left side. Now gently on the right side, pushing it in, going slow, and finally clamping it on each corner. Go around the contour, make sure that it's nice and solid and there are no cracks. Okay, let's seal the phone with the pentalobe screws. Go ahead and load them into their sockets and twist them in. Once the pentalobe screws are in, go ahead and power on the phone and test it out. If this video has helped you, please hit like and subscribe and check out more awesome videos at appledollars.com.